verify. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Stacie Koroly here, and we are getting ready for our event on Thursday from 10 to 12. It's Master the Market at Springfield Country Club, and I love events. I think it's really important for people to go to take a step back from their business so that they can inspect what they're doing and get just a little bit better. And one of our sponsors for Thursday is a virtual assistant company. It's Pam Butera of Cyberbacker. Pam, welcome.
Thanks, Stacie. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so it's Greater Philly Cyberbacker. So everyone hears about VAs, virtual assistants. Agents and teams may be a little bit hesitant to maybe hire because they don't know what they don't know. So I like to say you and I had a transaction. So full disclosure, Pam's also a KW agent. Awesome, incredible agent. I had a great transaction with her. And I didn't know at the time that you own this virtual assistant company. And I thought it was cool. And I think it's important. It's another tool for agents to use in their toolkit. Like we all have stagers, photographers, cleaners, contractors to make our lives a little bit easier. But this virtual assistant thing is huge across the country and the world. And what I love about it is that you are local. It's not some company that I've never heard of and I don't know what I'm going to get. So with that, Pam, why don't you tell us a little bit about your company?
Well, thanks for the nice introduction, Stacie. We did have a great transaction last summer. It was about a year ago, right?
Yeah.
As you shared, I am a real estate agent, and I've been running my real estate team completely virtual for 4 years. And that's what got me into buying the franchise because I had such a fabulous experience on a lot of levels. And I do think that a lot of realtors, like you said, what you don't know, the fear of the unknown. Okay.
Yeah.
So having said that, our virtuals, are part-time and full-time. So if you're a little nervous to go all in with a full-time virtual admin, you can start off slow and do part-time. You can also share a virtual admin with another agent in your office, or they don't even need to be in your office. We can also help you find another agent to share to reduce the cost. And the cost it's already reduced because they're virtual. One of the things that I get asked so often, well, what are their hours? They're whatever hours you want them to work. So my virtual works 9 to 5, and she is full time. We have some clients that have multiple VAs with us so that they have coverage 7 days a week.
Oh my gosh.
Brilliant, right? So the one VA works, I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then their other VA works Monday to Friday. They stagger it. So they always have a virtual that's available and helping them.
So
and
Pam,
I noticed oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So we have the screen up for Cyberbacker. So I like this again because you are local. If anyone has an issue or a question, they'd be able to call you. So let's go through we have your screen up about Cyberbacker and what it can do for your business.
Okay, terrific. Yes, and I'm glad you brought up that I'm local because I own the 5-county region, the Philly area, and I have gone to agents' offices in person and sat with them and brainstormed and actually shown them other ideas that they can do to utilize their Cyberbacker to their fullest. Because your success is my success. I want to see everyone thrive and have their business grow. Because once you really start working with your VA, wait until you see their loyalty to you and their efficiency, their dedication. They get as excited as you do when your business starts to grow, and they're always looking for new ways to help you do that, which is something that that's intangible, but it's something that most of our clients experience, and they don't even realize that that's going to be a benefit once they hire their VA. All of our VAs are located in the Philippines. We're very keen on their English and their grammar. We receive 15,000 on average, 15,000 job applications per week. We hire less than 2% of the people that apply because we have such high standards, because we know you have high standards. And we have over 3,600 Cyberbackers working in the US nationwide currently. And what a cyberbacker can do is my next screen. So basically, they can do all of your admin tasks. They can handle your transaction coordination. They can manage your social media. They can design your marketing plan. If you're with Keller Williams, you'll understand what a 36 touch marketing plan is. They can manage your emails if you want. They can design your website. I know one of the biggest benefits that I love what my cyberbacker does is she gets me to do more videos. And if you're like me, you understand with our business, the more videos you have, that's the wave of the future with social media.
Right.
And the reason why I do them is because she writes the script. She and I are on Zoom together, but I have my cell phone here with we use CapCut. And I'm just sharing this to everybody
Prompter,
because
like with a prompter that tells you, that
yes,
helps.
yes,
I have
the
to say
bomb.
this. When we in agents, part of your business is social media. We are marketers and
Mhm.
realtors. And with that, sometimes you feel like you're burnout. Like, what? I have no content. What am I going to talk about? What kind of value can I give my clients? And you're saying your cyberbacker virtual assistant can provide that.
Yes, it's the
That's great.
best. It is the best. So, we'll schedule a time to do these videos. She always sends me an email ahead of time. Here's the content. Here are the scripts. What do you think? I mean, it can't get any easier, right? So then you've got your cell phone, and then the teleprompter is right there. And what I love, the reason why I say she's on Zoom, because I don't always remember how, like, she's like, okay, Pam, so now press this, go here, do that. And the next thing you know, I'm live. And the next thing you know, I'm sending her the video. She edits the video, and then she
I
posts it on our social media.
Pam, I was paying a company and they were good. I was paying them $1,000. This was,
Mhm.
I think, last year for just that, for the
Yeah.
content, for I
Yep.
would make the video and send it over. So they were editing and
Yes.
then the content, and then they would post it on YouTube. So I
Nice.
would post it everywhere else, but I had my own YouTube channel, and your people can do the same thing, right?
Yes, they can.
So what would that look like if someone just said, "I need help with my social media marketing. I want someone to come up with a schedule. It's going to include video. I'm going to talk, and then I want them to edit it and help me with my YouTube channel." Just that. Like, I know they can do transaction
Yeah.
coordination. They could do anything that you want to train them to do.
Yep.
But what do you think that would look like if someone did a part time?
So they can very easily do that part-time. And one of the things we're very keen on is when you sign up with Cyberbacker, you design your job description for your VA. It's usually 10 to 12 items that are on that list. And based on what your job description is, then we go into our pool of candidates and match the personality style that we think will be
Oh,
good. Yeah, so that to set you up for success.
I love that.
Um, I should mention that if you and your VA are not a good match, you can get a replacement at no extra charge. You just have to go through
Awesome.
the interview process again to find a better one that would work for your needs better.
Pam, can you scroll down so we can see what a cyberbacker can do, and then that QR code? And
Yeah, let me see. Am I
I like
here?
that. So I
Oh,
like,
okay. Here we go.
and again, we want to go over the tasks that you as an agent, if you are not doing lead income generating tasks, calling your clients, emailing, texting, all that good stuff, educating your client, and just getting in front of them, everything else can literally be outsourced. As Pam just said, she has been doing this for 4 years. And how has that helped your time in general, whether you want to take off or whether you want to sell more homes, Pam?
Right. Well, in the beginning, I had a lot of guilt because I'm so used to go, 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 working around the clock. And I kind of didn't know what to do in the beginning. And I thought that it was really a crazy experience initially. So then once I realized I had all this free time, and Cyberbacker reached out to me and said, would you be interested in buying the local Philly franchise? I thought, well, gosh, yeah, I do. I have time. I can do this because my cyberbacker has made my life so efficient. And she also helps me with the franchise as well. because one of the things that I should share with everybody is majority of our cyberbackers are college educated. And I say that because they're really smart. And so they do things so efficiently, and it takes like half the time of what it would take for me to do. And the reason why they come to work for Cyberbacker is because Cyberbacker, their pay grade is higher than the average employer in the Philippines. We
Okay.
also, so they want to come work for us. They work from home. Apparently, commuting in the Philippines is terrible. It can take up to 2 hours just one way for them to get to a job. And we also have health benefits for them. And we also have a profit sharing program to help them grow their retirement plan. And then I think once they start to work at Cyberbacker, what also happens is there's a real community within Cyberbacker, which also benefits us as the clients, because the Cyberbackers talk amongst themselves all the time to get advice. Like when I needed a new website, I asked my Cyberbacker, I said, do you think you can do this? She writes back, no problem. She went into her Cyberbacker community and put out a post that, has anybody designed a website? And sure enough, my real estate business has a new website that I love, and we got 2 referrals from it this year. I don't even know if I ever got a referral from my old website, which was a canned website.
Most agents don't. I feel like with the canned ones, like it's just something, yeah, it doesn't necessarily, it's not your brand, but
Right.
you're saying that you have your own website that Cyberbacker created for you and you love it.
It's really cool. I have to say, it's really, really, really cool. I did hire a videographer locally who filmed me in person. And so that's like our banner on the top of the website. But my Cyberbacker designed it. Like, she's the one that thought of, like, we're going to do a cool rolling, like kind of like the banner rolling on the bottom of the screen right now. Yeah, I'm thrilled with it. So, I share that also because keep an open mind. I just throw everything at her. And I don't know, I can't think of a time when she wrote back like, oh, I can't do that. That just doesn't happen. She figures it out because of the Cyberbacker community. And the Cyberbackers themselves have ongoing training. There's about 50 classes a month that they can attend. Like, for example, we weren't doing very well with SEO. She took a couple classes on SEO, and there again, we're getting better traction with I've done a few things on the internet, like with the Conshohocken, the city's website, and we got a lead from that the other day, and that is strictly because of her SEO pushing us out there more.
She's almost like an inside sales assistant in ISA. That is crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then let me see, what are the part-time, like if I wanted to hire someone part-time, how many hours is part-time? And then what would my fee be every month?
So part-time is 20 hours a week, and it's $1,000 a month, and it's charged to your credit card.
Okay.
This is another upside of a VA. You don't have payroll taxes, and you don't have to pay benefits.
That's awesome. So for $1,000 a month, you're roughly getting 80 hours of work completed by someone that now you can focus on really income generating actions. You can get in front of your clients more, which will lead to a higher salary. Really, it's like a pay raise. Yes, it is $1,000 a month, but look what you're getting. You don't have to worry about your social media. You have someone that can edit your reels or your videos for you, transaction coordination, anything, any admin. And that's what I was looking at. Let me put this on real quick. So database management, social media, marketing, administration. I mean, if you have really a MailChimp account or Constant Contact for your SOI and you're hitting them up once a week, twice a week, it's hard for me. It takes me about an hour to do one email to everybody in my sphere of influence through MailChimp. I still have not mastered that. And it's like, you don't even have to think about that. That's one less decision that you have to make. That's what I love about it.
Well, and so what we usually recommend to our clients is to start with your database, right? That's your gold mine. Yes. So believe your first test that your cyberbacker should do. And when I started with mine 4 years ago, she worked on 20 contacts daily in my database. And I think it took about 2 months to get through the whole thing and scrubbed it. And when I say scrubbed it, she checked their email address to make sure it was accurate, checked their cell phone number, make sure that was correct, and their mailing address. Because I've become a big fan of in the mailbox postcards. Yes. Everybody goes to their mailbox, right? Same. So then I would get a daily report, and she'd be like, here's who I scrubbed today, and here's where I need help. This address didn't match what you had in your database. Where are they now? What should we do? Kind of a thing. And it was time consuming, but boy, I'll tell you, my open click rate from my newsletter, which she designs, that we send out bi-monthly, went from 20 to 25%. We're over 50% consistently now.
Oh my God, Pam. Okay. So you send that every other month?
I mean, I should say bi-weekly. Sorry, bi-weekly.
All right, good. Because that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, no, we do it every other week. And how huge is that? So now instead of reaching just like 25% of our database, we're reaching over 50%. Unbelievable. And the content's really good too, because it's local to us. It's real. Yes. It's not canned. That's another thing she does. What I do, I always write a little paragraph in the beginning, happy summer, or welcome to summer, and here's what we're up to, and here's what I'm seeing, whatever, just to personalize it even further.
I love, you just hit on something. First of all, for anyone out there watching that, when you have a MailChimp campaign, which you should have, you have a MailChimp campaign, you have an SOI, you should be hitting that SOI really once a week. And here's the next step, Pam, anything over 30% open rate, you should be hitting them twice a week. You're over 50%. That engagement is wild. That is awesome.
It's really good. I know.
That's really incredible. And it's just by hiring a virtual assistant to scrub the list that you have.
Yep.
That's awesome. So I want to just wrap this up real quick and thank you for joining me.
Absolutely.
I'm going to send this to you. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel and then on my Google business page, because as we know, the more content, Google and YouTube are owned by the same company, and that content on YouTube is huge. So I'm going to send it your way. I'm going to put it on my page. And thank you for joining me. Everybody, you have Pam's cell below, and then also her website, and you're going to see her this Thursday at Springfield Country Club. Yep. So join us for breakfast 9 to 10, and then 10 to 12. Buckle up, baby, because guess what? We are going to hit you. It's going to be like worse than I don't even know, a hose from a fire hydrant. It is going to be incredible. We have speakers coming from California. We have Sky Michaels, who was with Compass, who trains agents. I have not met one person that doesn't love Sky.
You can't not love Sky.
He's a great guy. Giving awesome nuggets, awesome information. But again, you're going to be able to see Pam, ask her about her business, ask her about her company and VAs, because that could help your business. So I want to thank everyone for watching now and then tonight when you're eating dinner, whenever. And I hope to see you on Thursday. We sold out. We're now over 100. I added 20 more, and then that's it. We're done. So if you haven't, do not wait, sign in, and then I'm going to put that in the comments too.
Well, thanks for having me.
I loved it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.